Moxai?
Yeah.
Moxie?
Uh, Moxipode.
Attack enemies with Moxapode.
Well, yeah, that's hard to do actually, because if you do that with like Karn, it just dies.
Right, right. Alright, I'm gonna wait a little bit, but this is not Fiesta.
Not Fiesta.
There's no Fiesta. This is we're in
We're
Fiesta.
in, we're in value country.
Yeah, this is Value Town. Uh, this is going to be a draft format for a set only released on Magic Online.
Only on Magic Online.
Yep, only on Wii U.
Only for 25 tickets.
Only for 25 tickets. Which, well, that was Modern frickin' Masters, and I did like 2 of those, so
Yeesh.
that was like where I burned. Yes, the timer is still on there. Weird.
We're gonna erase.
I wonder if that's intentional.
I wonder if we're going to be blown out and destroy a whole shitload of value on this 8-4.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you win, though, you make so much value if you win, but if you lose,
Oh, do I want to? I'm thinking if I want to go for Value Town, and I think the answer is always yes.
always yes. You're not me. I'm the person who becomes scared and does Swiss. You're not.
No, we're doing this. We just have to wait.
And it might take a while for the queue to fill up.
Right. If I pull up this, we're 6 needed, whereas this one has 2 needed. With D Black Blade, I hate
Deck
Bobby
on.
Cougar.
The Hokage.
Okay. This is not the draft we are participating in. A guy whose initials are XTY and is currently 23. I don't know.
Xavier Thomas York.
York. Oh, hey, we got some
Xavier York. Oh,
coalition victory.
No. It's coalition victory in Vintage Masters.
No. All right, I got to be ready on the timer.
Yeah.
I'm not taking splits.
Mongoose.
Mongoose. E-Hawk.
Well, some of the cards will always be valuable per deck.
But yeah, so this is Vintage Masters. It's a set that was released only on Magic Online. That's kind of the it's Conspiracy's alter ego on Magic Online. A number of the Conspiracy cards are in Vintage Masters. All right, timers go.
Here we go.
All right. So we have
Bad River.
we have Saproling Burst is our rare. We have Counterspell Proper, Arrogant Worm, Roar of the Worm, Aquameeble. Look at this Blue-Green Madness pack. Oh, damn. I would be all up in Blue-Green Madness.
Okay, what is the actual pick here then?
Okay.
I'm looking at there's Roar of the Worm, which is great. There's Turnabout, which is shiny.
Yeah, it's shiny. I'm not very interested in it. I'm interested in Counterspell Proper. I'm interested in Arrogant Worm. I'm interested in...
Ophidian.
Yeah, Ophidian's cool.
Counterspell is the safest pick because we're going to be in blue. Like, let's face it.
Right. Counterspell is a hella safe pick, and blue is hella good. I wish I could pick up, like, these in, packs back-to-back sort of thing.
Yeah, where you just you swap out your Arrogant Worm to get a 3/1.
Yeah. But I'm gonna flat go with Counterspell because I am
Safe.
yeah, I'm gonna counter some spells. I feel safe with it.
It's really good.
Krovax the Cursed, which is not as good as Krovax the Uncursed, or Krovax the.
There's Victor Faction.
Yeah, there's Victor Faction. There's
Counterspell.
Counterspell again.
Too. There's also I don't want you to pick it, but just show everyone what Kezardrix is.
Oh, Kezardrix is really cool.
I love that card. That card's so strong. He's a 4/4 first strike.
Yeah.
Also paralyzed. Jeez. Speaking of off-color cube cards, there's paralyzed.
Yeah, right. Radiance Judgment, which is a card that would be at home in Theros.
Ah.
One of the things about this set is that red is Goblin Tribal, because it was the only way they could make Goblins playable and limited against, like, what the shit I'm doing.
Except it isn't playable.
No, if you are the goblin guy, you crush everyone else.
Because you just get every goblin card.
Right, and your goblin deck is way too good. By the way, I'm picking Factor Fiction.
Yeah,
I would like Counterspell too, but I want Factor Fiction.
I don't think it's coming back if anyone else is in blue.
Okay, we have Counterspell again. I could pick Counterspell.
We could have 3 Counterspell.
I could have had triple Counterspell.
No, you do not.
We have Imperial Armor, which was a all-star back in Weatherlight, known for being really, really, really hyper bullshit because you just play your 2-drop and then play Imperial Armor and then the game was over.
Yep. Wave, Alchemy, Counterspell.
Renewed Faith and Solar Blast. Cycling is really big in this set.
Yeah, I like Solar Blast a lot more than I like Renewed Faith.
Funnily enough, I like Renewed Faith more than I like Solar Blast.
You can show our personalities that way.
It's true. Well, it's mostly because Renewed Faith lets me play Astral Slide.
Astral Slide.
Also, Goblin Commando.
Goblin Commando. That's a good card.
This is not Flame Tongue Kavu. Holy crap!
This is a tiny flame, and it's still good.
Okay. We have Dark Writ. Hey, Goblin Settler.
Yeah. Well, there's Dark Writ. There's Rescind. There's Prophetic Bolts.
Su-Chi.
That's a silly card. There's Radiant's Judgment if you want that now.
Yeah.
What does Crop and Sorcerer actually do?
Looter, though it's discard first.
Yeah, so it's not. He's a tooler, not a looter. Then his black. If you got black though, he's great.
Funnily enough, toolers existed back in the day. I'm actually looking at either like Su-Chi or I like Prophetic Bolt. I don't know if red is the color I want, but I like Prophetic Bolt.
Yeah, I don't know about Prophetic Bolt either. Su-Chi's a good pick though.
This is like a super decent creature, and I'll play it.
Yep, it's 4 for 4.
It used to be a drawback on here. It no longer is.
No, you gotta find a way to make the mana stick around, though.
Yeah. Ooh.
Sarcomancy! Or there's an owl. Well, there's Chainer's Edict with the battle.
There's Chainer. Yeah, okay. They kept Chainer's Edict with the good art in frickin' Cube, but they put Chainer's Edict with the not good art here. So go figure. Falter
really
proper.
Good card. Falter. There's also Repel, which is a fine card, and I don't know how much I like Owl Familiar.
I think I'm gonna pick up the Edict and see if this looks like a deck that I could end up finding a Psychotog and then
hey Psychotog
and then playing Control all day.
Psychotog.
So I'll pick up the Edict and probably table either Owl or Baron Moore, either of which I'd be super happy to see.
I'd be happier with Baron Moore if we end up in black.
I'm happy with either, but Baron Moore again would be better, I believe. We get
hey, the Defiler.
Yeah.
Here's your Baron Moore if you really want that.
Huh.
Hey, more edicts. Do you just want another edict?
Do I just want another Edict?
Is that better than Phyrexian Defiler?
Well, I'm paying one more, and instead of a Hill Giant, I get a 3/2, but it's an immediate Edict?
It's also a Night Stalker versus a Carrier.
Yeah, I'm
going to make Carrier a creature.
Oh man, what's he riding there? He's got it looks like an armored skeleton chocobo or something?
Yeah, Skeleton Chocobo.
I'm gonna pick up the Night Stalker.
Looks like something from Morrowind, actually.
Sarcomancy, Owl. Oh man, I would like to show off Triangle of War.
Yeah. Fight.
This is an old ass card.
It is. That thing's like Mirage.
Yeah.
I want to say.
Really decent white flyer. The giant mantis, which is not giant spider, but is a giant mantis.
It is a giant mantis.
Of note, basic lands in this set I think are just flat replaced by a cycler.
I'm
gonna pick up the Owl Familiar.
Draw a card makes the card cheaper, even though it's worse than a Stormcrow.
Lurking Evil.
How bad do you want a 4/4 flyer?
I
Or
don't
you
think
just want to
that.
pick up that Akina even.
That or another predatory Night Stalker.
Just refuse to have our opponent control creatures.
Yeah, get on the Edict train. Like, that's my removal.
That's good removal.
It is. I like that. Basically, I feel like unless your opponent's playing
Goblins deck.
the Goblins deck, they're not actually aggro, so these will end up really well. We'll see though. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm gonna try out the Predatory Night Stalker.
Hey.
Ophidian made it back around.
Hey, it's a skeleton graft, which is not a bad card. Although everybody has spells or abilities in this format.
Yeah.
You could use it the same way you use the crab. Not the crab, the Nautilus.
Yeah, you put it on there, dude, and then
tap your dude or whatever. That's got 1.5 for 1 though. Yeah.
Storm is viable, but you don't have the guarantee that you do in Cube. In Cube, like if you dedicate yourself to Storm, if you you deface yourself to Storm, you'll get there. Oh, do I want Paralyze?
Paralyzer's really good. So
It's like
Kesseltrix.
I mean, Paralyze has anti-synergy with Edicts, but is also really good.
You can play it after you play your edicts. Paralyze the thing they don't. I'm sad to see Kesseltrix go. We already have a 4-mana 4/4.
Right, and it loses to Kesseltrix. But yeah, Paralyze has anti-synergy with Edicts, but is also a really strong removal spell.
Yep.
Like early.
Also, I think this. I don't think is Tendrils in this format, or is it just Grape Shot?
I'm gonna pick up Empirical Armor because I don't want to fight against the man who plays an 8/8 on turn 3.
Nobody wants that Jungle Worm.
5 mana 5/5, and
Yeah.
its drawback really isn't real.
Because you block, it becomes a 4/4 when you block it.
Double
It's still
block it. Each creature blocking it
beyond
beyond
the
the
first.
first.
Right, it's inverse. Yeesh.
Hi.
Steal that Aftershock. Steal my card for me. Or do you really want that Tranquil Thicket?
I like
Destroy
cycling.
target creature. Destroy target creature.
Fine, I'll take this.
You only want 1 mana 2/2?
Not really.
Sarcomancy.
I'm gonna take the shelter because it's a good trick.
Hey!
I'll
He came
take
back.
the card back. Triangle of okay.
Hey!
Okay. So I feel like blue was getting cut there, but we made up with it on black. Now we just need to kind of see a little bit more direction in the deck. Savannah.
Savannah proper.
How much is Savannah proper worth on MTGO? Can someone?
I will look. I will do that immediately.
Because I would like to know that because there's a Psychotog in the pack as well.
Okay, hold on. I'm bringing up MTGO traders right now.
I guess I can.
I think you pick the Savannah, mate. It's $12.
It's 12.
Well, it's I gotta find it in. I don't think they have Vintage Masters listed right now, but they have. They have promo. It might be 5. It's either 5 or 12. Let's see what it is.
Oh, 3.
3. Oh, okay. It was
Man,
5 then.
By the way, duel. The value of duels has gone down considerably because of this set, but
That's a Scrivener.
yeah, that is. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how you commission Tog art that isn't like Psychotog, but they did put like a kind of nifty skull on it, I guess.
I like his
don't know.
skull, and I like how you can see his guts, but I don't like the art in general. Hey, you like mana? There's also famine.
There's
and
also
expunge.
there's a lot
Sure.
here. We've got Expunge as like 3 mana terror that can cycle if we're playing against black. We got Deep Analysis, which is deep frickin' analysis.
Deep analysis.
Serenib
Just
Efreet,
draw-
which is, Serenib.
This one, Lake of the Dead, is like super mana. There's like Ophidian. There's Goblin General for the Goblins deck.
Yeah. I think removal is probably good.
Removal is good. It depends if we're in. Deep analysis would only be good if we end up actually playing blue. I mean, I can guarantee it's not coming back.
Oh, I guarantee we're in blue.
Ah.
I guarantee we're in blue-black.
Okay. Well, yeah, we got the Psychotog, so yeah.
Yeah. I guarantee our colors are blue-black.
Also, cyclers are better with Psychotog because then you can use them
Yeah.
after you discard them.
I'm gonna pick the removal spell.
Yeah.
should pick up Serenade, but we got not a
Lonely
lot here.
Sandbar.
Oh,
What does
we got.
Scourge Familiar do? Ah, Screech.
I'm gonna put this out here as probably the best card in the set, or for at common.
Yep. Do you like 4 mana for 5 power?
Scourge Familiar is a 3/2 flyer with discard a card, add a black.
For a second, I saw his art. It's that Ron Spencer art, which always makes me think of Skin Thinner or whatever. The flip guy that
Yeah.
kills something.
Do I want Scrivener? I could pick up a Lonely Sandbar, or I could pick up another Suchi.
Scrivener is a little bit of a non-bow with Psychotog, but it's also like our best card back Factor Fiction.
Yeah, basically. We don't have a ton for it yet, but
We'll find it. There's also just 4 mana 4/4 if we need a creature to win the game.
I'm gonna pick up the Scrivener and kind of wish I had. Hey, counterspell proper.
Hey, shiny counterspell.
So whoever
Tendrils,
asked about
here.
it, it's here.
It was me.
Okay. Yeah, Dark Writ. This is like the 7th copy of Exile I've seen.
Somebody's going to have that deck, and it's going to be annoying.
It is, and I'm gonna just counterspell 3 times in the middle of that stupid ass combat where they try to exile my Tog when I kill them.
Yeah. It'd be good if if Rit came back. I
would take Owl or even like Repel.
Repel's like a fine card.
Yeah.
It's an instant.
Repel's totally lost for 4, but it only hits creatures.
Yeah.
Counterspell 3.
That's a good deck already.
Ooh. Oh, by the way,
Hey,
Sylvos
okay.
Rogue Elemental.
That's an 8/5.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeesh.
Dark Hatchling, though.
Yeah, how big do you like your what that card reminds me of is a card called Dakmor Lancer, which is almost completely worse.
Yep.
It's just a 5 mana 3/3 Necrotal.
We've got Ivory Tower as well, if I wanted to be that jerk. Kenai Avon's real, too. Chain Lightning.
Bolt. Just Bolt.
The
That's
important thing
sorcery
about Sylvos is that, like, a bunch of my removal says, you know, like, get the hell out of here, regenerate. Like,
or sacrifice it.
yeah.
Regenerate past that, nerd.
So I'm gonna pick up the Dark Hatchling for card advantage.
Yeah, like they play their Sylvos and then we play Dark Hatchling. Like,
Hello.
second Paralyze. A Goblin Matron for the Goblin deck.
Yeah, I think I'd grab the second Paralyze.
Also, Afterlife.
I'm gonna
The
note
black-
that white's been quite powerful as it's gone by, and probably
Yeah.
was worth second color consideration, but the Tog tells me I'm in the right zone.
Mm-hmm. There's also Guest Cloak Carrier right there. Pretty cool card.
Yeah, it's a Windrake with, like, an ability that means, like, if you would lose the fight, you just back out of it,
Yeah.
which is kind of neat.
Which means you want something on it that benefits from attacking each turn. A little Phantom Nomad. Pretty cool card.
It's a bear that doesn't die the first time it would die.
If you have an Anthem, it never dies.
Yeah. Chainer's Edict number 2 would be good.
Cruel bargain!
Yeah! Sign. Oh, God, that dude's a vizier. That's like a that guy. That's a vizier. That's a
It's a very
councilman.
Yeah, or an advisor,
Ad-
or like a. No wait, no, the chancellor.
Chancellor.
That's
Chancellor.
a chancellor.
That's a chancellor right there.
There's
Yeah.
also Dalthy Mercenary. There's also a Fledgling Djinn.
Fledgling Djinn, which is like, but I'm the I'm the removal.
Removal.
Deck. Removal.
It's like a tiny Serendib Efreet, and then
Yeah.
Dalthy Mercenary is like a good aggro card. But speaking of the Djinns,
Death's Head Buzzard.
Mesmeric Fiend.
What about a 5-power flyer?
And what about a 5-power flyer? Yeah, Cloud Djinn. I forgot we were blue for a second.
This is a very
Adel.
silly card.
Oh, Adel is like. Oh.
Adel,
Don't you wish you were playing like Kozilek's Inquisition or something?
is this like a dude's head inside of like a? I don't even.
It's a vice.
It's a vice.
He's got his head
Okay.
in a vice.
And it's blue. I'm like sitting here thinking, you have it in a crystal or something? Like, what's going on here? Get me out of this. Like, Exile again.
You wanna
I'm gonna. I'm,
just
I'm gonna.
because I don't think we want Scourge familiar. You missed us getting Tog and passing Savannah for Tog because we found out Savannah was only $5.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm only gonna like rare draft if it's
Yeah, because like I saw
something.
that the first thing on MTGO was Savannah promo or not promo. What is PRM? So I think that's promo. Yeah,
Yeah.
like $12. But I said, yeah, that's worth picking. And then,
Oh, hey, famine! I can grab a sweeper.
do you like paying quite a large amount for a rather large card? I can't remember. The card I always bring up, but yet cannot remember.
I'll take a sweeper.
Yeah, sweeper. Never
Like,
controlled it. Is
a,
Damnation in Vintage Masters?
I don't think so.
That's weird.
Yeah. Anyway.
The Lake of the Dead's good though. Also.
Nothing here, but I'm stealing the simian grunts because.
Hey, do you like hey, Rit came around. I don't know what we're using it for, but using it for Tog. Yeah.
I'm taking the ivory tower.
Hey, I could talk.
Forgotten cave.
They got Provoke in this. Hey, that's not a bad card.
Yeah, they do have provoke. All right, last pack. Let's see
Provoke
it.
is a silly mechanic. I really like that somebody has the word of command avatar.
What is this rare? Flowstone sculpture.
That's a way to discard cards. But it's also huge if you discard enough cards and synergizes with Tog, I guess.
That's weird.
Brain freeze? We're not brain freeze.
We're not brain freeze.
Are we temporal fissure? I don't think we're
I
temporal
don't think
fissure
we're
either.
temporal fissure either. Are we keen eye Avon?
We're probably Keen-Eye Avon. What is Tyrant's... Oh yeah, Tyrant's Choice is the edicts that's never an edict.
It's always the target player loses 4 life.
Yeah.
I could take repel as well, which might go better with what I'm doing than
Yeah,
keen
how
eye
many
Avon,
creatures-
because keen eye Avon's like kind of like a kind of janky creature, whereas this is like I get to own. Also, wild mongrel is so great. Look at this dog.
I love Wild Mongrel so much. It's a good bear.
Look at this dog.
He
Also,
becomes the color of
becomes the
choice.
color of choice.
You can use him to play out your Root Walla. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a deck. That was a really powerful deck.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick up the repel.
Getting beaten to death by
All right,
memory
so we
jar.
got Fact or Fiction 2, Chainer's Edict 3, Memory Frickin' Jar,
Memory jar. It's also Paralyzed 3.
Paralyzed 3.
I think we picked Factor Fiction.
I want the card draw. I'm the deck
Yeah.
that wants the card draw.
It's also
This is gonna have
Yeah.
something when it comes back. Like this is gonna have like
it's probably gonna have Chainer's Edict actually.
maybe the
All this
Paralyzed
black-
either.
Either I'd be happy with either of them. I'd also be okay with Scrivener. You Scrivener back your Factor Fiction, or what you use Scrivener to pick up whatever they.
Look at this card. This used to be part of a combo deck.
Hey, it was. What did combo deck do?
It played Volrash Shapeshifter, which was a copy of the top card of your graveyard. You could discard a card to it for like no effect. You would discard Flowstone Helion, have haste, attack, use Flowstone Helion's effect like 11 times, and then discard a copy of like Phyrexian Dreadnought and make it a 12/12, and then attack for 23.
Hey,
Hey.
Thawing Glaciers, our old friend.
Also, it's circular logic. Also, I saw this and I was like, P worm.
Ah, the worm. Do you like just efficient creatures?
How about what about circular logic in the deck with the Tog?
That seems pretty good. It's also just a force counter spell
Right.
within the deck with the Tog. Yeah, but P-Worm is like the largest value golem ever.
It is. All the Penumbra creatures are really. Penumbra Spider is my favorite of those.
Penumbra Worm, not worm. The worm, not the U-Worm, was an off-color cube.
Palaka?
The 6/1 that became a 6/1 when it died. Well, no, it was from Time Spiral. There was the penumbral thing when it died. think it was a 3/1 that when it died became a 6/1. It was black.
Oh, okay.
That was that was a penumbra card. Number
Um,
Spider's also really good. Killer Whale.
Killer Whale?
So how badly do you want Skywing Aven or do you want
Yo, I
Killer?
like the art on that Killer Whale.
Want to eat that ornithopter.
I don't know, I'm not a fan of the Skywing Aven. It would give me like a discard outlet for circular logic, but at like a price of being dumb.
Yeah, at the price of being stupid.
You'll also
Also
notice
another-
a ton of rares at uncommon. I
Yeah,
haven't noted
'cause-
them, but there's a lot. Penumbra Worm was a rare in its first printing. Nostalgic Dreams, Piana, and Nomad Captain, to name the last three I remember. But there's a lot.
Man, I love Aftershock so much. That was a card made for me.
Look at this really shitty duel.
Yeah, that's the old-fashioned duel.
This is the old.
Yeah, compare that to like Cave of
Koilos.
Koilos and Sad.
And become sad.
Desert Twister has never been in color.
One of my favorites.
Hey,
Radiant is
wanna-
another.
Hey, you wanted this Krovic? Wait, we're in blue black. There's a Krovic and Sorcerer.
Oh, discarded. Oh, that
Hey, that-
actually might be real.
We have Tog. It's also Urborg Uprising, but I don't actually like
I
that.
don't think that's us.
That's a draw.
I might get
card.
owned by Radiant, but who cares?
Look at this
Also,
kill
Goblin,
Radiant.
Goblin ring. Look at the ringleader.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw you cards maybe if you're in the right.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted to see like Slide or Lightning Rift early and build that, but
How about Slide and Lightning Rift?
yeah, you pick up crap like Spark Spray.
Goddamn spray. That card is so bad. Power Sink.
Hello.
Dang.
I
Stone
bet you would like that.
Raid.
Obsessive
Also-
Search.
How good is Obsessive Search?
Not terribly. It's like a filler
always-
card. Like
Yeah.
we would have to have a filler card.
It works really well if you have like, I don't know, what actually cares about Madness? Nothing. I don't know. Probably Power Sink then for our fifth counterspell effect.
We are the look. Okay, here's our deck. Counterspell, counterspells, kill spells, and like
Three
four
creatures
win
to kill
cons.
you.
Yeah, like four win cons. Like Cloud Djinn, Killer Whale's not a very good one either. Tog. I'm gonna murder you with the Tog. Oh, yes!
There's also Mana
Man of
War. in this-
War?
Ah,
Oh.
we want Tog or do we want Mana?
No. We want Tog, man. It's Tog.
It's so good. It's Tog.
They won't know which Tog I'm gonna all in on. And also, it lets me like lose a Tog early.
Yeah, Tog. We
Okay.
could get a like 6 Edict if we wanted it.
Yeah, I could pick up another predatory freaking Night Stalker if I so wanted.
Never mind that Noble Templar. That is a 6-mana 3/6.
Yo, this thing's real?
What, you made that a human? That's sad.
Yeah.
Obviously not a human.
He's glowing. Eyes are glowing.
Bad River?
I could pick up literally a duel for my deck, and I don't have any at the moment.
It is the Bad River, though.
Well, I don't have any fixing, though, and I'm not really that keen on anything else in here.
Yeah, either that or keen on it.
Yeah.
And we
I
do
mean-
have like Counterspell, which is double blue.
Like, I feel like also the having cards in our grave matters for a couple things. Fixing.
Tog. Yeah, interacts with Tog.
Circular Logic wants cards in our yard, too.
Yeah.
I could pick up Repel as well, but I will not.
Do you want to finally go in on that Kenai Haven?
Looking
Man, we
at,
scared.
I'm looking
the
at
hell out.
Brain Freeze and just being like, somebody, I'm playing against the Storm deck, and I just go, like, middle of your combo Brain Freeze you? And they're like, hold on! Is that better than picking up Kenai Haven?
Are we going to play Kenai Haven? Because we're currently at 32.
Nah, I'm gonna pick up the Brain Freeze for the sideboard just in case. Hey, Chainer's Edict and Paralyze.
Hey!
I'm gonna pick up Edict
Edict. That's a shiny Edict.
with the wrong art, but
What
whatever.
the, everybody in the zoo who doesn't know what Chainer's Edict is, A, I don't understand you. B, go look it up.
I'll
A, fine
I'll
creature.
take a fine creature. Like I have a card or two that I could discard and not care about.
It's better than a squire.
Give me that.
Hey,
Give me
better than
that.
Spinal Theft. Urborg Uprising can. Hey, Urborg Uprising can be a refill. Draw two. I mean, pick up two, draw one.
Okay.
Yeah, get those triangle wars out of there.
This is gonna be harsh.
I have so much good stuff and no idea what to do with it.
Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is build the deck starting from the most powerful things down.
So, Victor factions in, Tog in.
So everything gets hidden up top. Everything goes up here. This gets really big. And then Togs, Counter Spell proper, Factor Fiction proper,
Edicts.
Chainer's Edict.
Cloud Jin.
Yeah, let's go by a mana cost. And we'll sort this by mana cost as well. The Bad River's an auto include.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, so I want... Okay, let's keep going down. Slightly less powerful things, but still things I want in here. Killer Whale, actually.
It just says a 3/5.
Yeah,
That's
take
okay.
the Hatchling. Circular Logic, Ophidian, Expunge, of course. I think Power Sink and Paralyze.
So we have 4 more includes.
Alright, so what's something that would be good in here?
Karmic Sorcerer, maybe some Night Stalkers.
Yeah, Night Stalker. I don't want to go too heavy on top end.
Yeah,
I've got 4 or 5, but it's not that bad yet. I could probably put in a second Night Stalker. Or I could put in Scrivener, but...
have a Night Stalker and a Scrivener.
What's better?
I don't know. Like, sometimes when you're scrivenering, you might be scrivenering for a Chainer's Edict anyways.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it, and then 21. I'm going to put Su-Chi in as a good creature. Repel as a trick.
And then we're at 22, so we need one more. So either like Aquamoeba or Krovic Sorcerer.
I'm not sold on this because it's the wrong looting. It's bad looting.
Yeah.
Like it's tooling, and that's...
Yeah. Yeah, we're
flat
drawing
weaker.
2, though, but...
Right, but we're not drawing 2. We're discarding a card, drawing 2, then discarding another card, and it can't be a card, like, out of our hand. It's a card we drew out of the 2.
Yeah.
Which just, like...
Yep. That's card disadvantage, yeah.
Well, it's neutral. It's discard 2, draw 2.
Yeah.
In a wrong order, but... And if I wanted...
We could have the owl. We could bring in the defiler if we need to. Like more removal somehow. Hey, look at that owl.
I was just say, look at the owl. It's sitting like on a scroll.
It's also in Vintage Masters, but you know what isn't in Vintage Masters?
Mm-hmm.
The other owl, the Strix.
Ooh,
that's
God.
justified better. Imagine if we had the Strix.
I like how again. I think it was pointed out a long time ago, but Strix is just the word for evil owl.
Mm-hmm.
Like black owls are Strixes, blue owls are owls.
What the hell is Steam upgrade? I tell you, you could update the Banner Saga. Stop.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. You're never using Scrivener to pick up Chainer's Edict, no.
Well, it's...
No, you can't. It picks up an instant.
Oh, right, instant. I thought it was... I'm thinking of, Anarchist. Yeah, he picks up sorceries.
Right. Okay, so... Parasite Strix has a black trigger on him, which makes him a Strix.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a blue owl, you're an owl. If you deal with black, you're a Strix. Like the blue-black owl is a Strix because the black overrides. I could put in second Paralyze, but again,
Non-bows with our edicts.
Non-bows with 5 edicts, and I'm only playing the 1 because I feel like I'm going to want the early anti-pressure sort of thing.
It's also like we draw it, and they have a big thing, and we don't have our edicts, or they have a big thing and something they can throw away for nothing. We play our edict, they throw.
Right. I like
just...
our way to clear the way with Ophidian is like edict them 3 times. Like,
Yeah.
play Ophidian, edict you twice.
Gross. And then we kill them with Tog.
Cloud Jin.
Also Cloud Jin. It's the largest air elemental.
That is fair, Fresh, that I might just not need that Cloud Jin because, like, I have the double Tog and there's already a couple other, like, cards that can play a win con game. And, I mean, it's
If
a 5...
If we were going to pick something, I would pick the Cloud Jin over the Killer Whale. Our top end isn't that bad.
How bad
They
is
want
this sweeper
famine.
on us? Well, how bad is this sweeper on us? I feel like that's more of a... I feel like that's more of something I'm going to bring in against man-playing goblins.
Yeah, because it kills Togs, it kills Ophidian, kills the Night Stalkers, kills Dark Hatchling. So basically everything that isn't Killer Whale and Cloud Jin die to it.
Yeah, I like Killer Whale better than I like Cloud Jin just because it still flies and it can play defense better than Cloud Jin can. Cloud Jin can't play defense.
Nah, you can only block things with flying.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like, okay, if I were to cut more top end, would it be Paralyzed 2? And then, again, that's more non-bow with the Edict.
Yeah.
And I don't... That seems kind of poor.
I think we're kind of fine here. Like,
Yeah.
I don't... Like, we might bring in... If we bring in Famine, we bring out probably Cloud Jin. Maybe... Actually, if we probably bring out Dark Hatchling, maybe.
That might be too... We'll see when it happens. Anyway, let me check color. I think black is slightly lower on the totem pole than blue. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, because of mostly the counter spells demand early islands.
Give me... Oh, look at the lands we get to use.
Hey, we get the unhinged lands. Those are the best lands. Yeah, we're going to...
I don't...
We always run 17 lands. We're fine. Like Bad River and over Swamp, or what are we gonna do?
Yeah, no. This is 17 here. I feel like it absolutely would be legitimate to play 18 in here. I'm going to go ahead and do it with 17 anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was our first split.
Yeah, first split. We're up to 35 minutes now.
Yeah.
We'll see how fast we can race it.
I feel this is the slow run. This is...
Yeah, I don't think we're winning fast with this deck.
Yeah, this is definitely the slow run.
If we win fast, it's we counterspell their thing, edicts their next thing, edicts their next thing, counter to the next thing, and then they give up. Like we play Tog, and they're like, well. Oh man, fresh smack coming from Fresh Gaming.
I know we'll see. we will see.
And then
I don't doubt that
we get crushed by it, and then like, he was right. Let's board in a land, and then we just draw nothing but land because we're us. Like, oh.
Yeah, that's mostly it. I feel like I'm always gonna draw lands, and whatever. I'm fine with it. I'm going to be fine with it. I feel like the curve is certainly higher than the constructed deck would be, because those predatory Night Stalkers and Dark Hatchling and such would be like cheaper things.
Like actual Necrotol. Actual Necrotol.
I would rather have just literal removal spell.
Just actual removal spell. Why they'd be Strixes is the thing.
Oh no, like I'm not.
No, we're not down on you, man.
No, there's nothing wrong with the... Oh, man. Yes.
Well, we're doing it. We're making it happen.
Oh, keep. Sudden keep. Okay. Mountains. Okay. Oh!
Well,
I'm so owned.
we're a little bit owned by goblins.
That's good. I'm gonna get mother freaking destroyed here. Oh my god. I
That
can't.
is the best. That's a foil goblin lackey.
Yep. All right, on to game 2, I suppose. Like, let's see what this lackey drops.
Maybe he.
God. If he drop nothing, land, pass, and then I draw a swamp, like, that's like my only way out of the damn game, right?
He's not going to drop nothing.
God, it's gonna be a ringleader or something. Because this is constructed gobos. No.
Okay.
That's like constructed gobos. God. Alright, what's Matron get?
He actually. Not only does he have the goblins deck, he has the perfect turn 1 goblin. He must have first picked that.
I would
hope
have.
he did.
Yeah,
I would.
Beetleback Chief. When Beetleback
So
Chief comes into play,
that's little. That's a little.
please.
Like he's going to produce 4 goblins next turn.
Okay.
Like he's going to. Okay.
So let me put this out here. I'm owned. I have this counter. I have this counter spell I'll never use.
Yeah, we're also going to board in the hell out of the the thing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm putting in paralyzes.
Is he out of goblins?
He's out of goblins.
He's out of card in hand. Just drop a fiddy.
Yep.
We might live
No.
if we drop Suchi. We're probably not going to.
Our opponent had no goblins in hand. Oh man, more renewed faith. You know, that's fine. You can cycle as much as you want, buddy.
Look, he's looking for more goblins. Oh. I guess we're taking a load of damage.
Yep. You know, something tells me that more land really isn't the thing that lost me this one, but
No, I think what lost us this is Goblin Lackey.
I'm so happy about double. You went Goblin Lackey and then second Lackey. Okay,
I would have.
the Lackeys.
That would have been more acceptable if he had matroned for the Lackey, but instead he matroned for Pete.
All right.
We're so dead.
Let's play Suchi. Yeah, I'm putting in the sweeper. I'm putting in paralyze. I'm switching the mana base to be slightly more black to for those considerations. I'm gonna get faltered here probably, or maybe like, memory.
Memory jar. It's memory jar.
Yo, please fill my grave with goods.
Oh.
Alright.
Kill a lackey and sushi. Or kill both lackeys.
I think I kill all lackey.
Yeah, 'cause the lackeys have already done their damage.
The damage is what's gonna kill me, you know.
Yeah, the thing that's our life total. Jeez, if we don't draw anything, do we just edict to get a goblin token out of our opponent? Yes.
Yeah.
Goblin jar. It's full of goblins. What does this guy do when he doesn't draw a goblin lackey first turn?
Okay, you know what's funny is that I'm trying to stabilize. It's just that memory jar is probably going to give him a pair of burn spells or something. All right. I can't cast any of these.
Nope.
8 cards.
Yeah.
The
Mending
jar's
Jar
really
is-
good for him. He's
Yeah,
a goblin deck
it's-
that just reloaded. That's really good.
Yeah.
Like, I actually have the game stabilized if he didn't have the jar, because he ran out of goblins very quickly. And I think
because
that's
of
the
Goblin,
weakness.
because of Goblin Lackey.
So I'm not going to be able to... I'm assuming probably, like, I can't block, if I had to guess.
He's probably got his.
Oh, he's cycling
Spray.
Spark Spray. Hey, that's not 1 damage to my face. Yeah.
Jeez. He's looking for some way to crack us over the head.
Whenever Goblin General attacks, creatures you control get +1. Goblins you control get +1/+1.
Yeah, it's something that has to die.
Whenever another goblin dies, you can... Okay, cool.
He's planning on just
Murdering
us next turn.
Yep.
Which I think he can, because of Goblin General.
I can't play Dark Hatchling.
Okay, he attacks with Goblin General, we block.
I die to it, but...
What do we Victor faction for? Paralyze?
Paralyze?
We...
Yeah, I guess I do it now then. Hey, there it is. Okay.
Now we just need to get it.
Well, it's not good enough, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, but you know what is good enough?
What is good enough?
Chainer's Edict, actually.
That is good enough.
I'm gonna lose a lot of Psychotogs, but I'm gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna Edict my opponent as many times as possible.
He does Edict to actually save us.
Yes, because he goes down to 4 creatures. His creatures go up to 2/2s, and then I take 4 damage from the attack.
And if he hadn't cycled his
Spark Spray. If he just would have played the damn Spark Spray on my face. Oh! Ooh! Sir! Sir, you do know this Paralyze doesn't actually... Oh, man, I think he...
Yes, just choose pile 1. Psychotog actually does an okay job at blocking goblins.
Edict you!
Okay, Goblin Token eats it.
Okay, so he can't pay for the Scourge. Okay, I am at 5. I will have to block Goblin General and the Drill Sergeant.
He's got 1 card in hand.
I have to take the Lackey hit. Oh man, I don't kill 2 things here.
Yeah, you don't, but we have to throw away Ophidian.
No, I could like I could have Ophidian.
We want
No,
to
I can't have Ophidian trump, so I guess I have to. Oh god, yeah.
You have to throw away Ophidian. Hold on a second.
No, I can let Goblin General live.
Can you let Goblin General live?
I kind of have to because I'm going to like. Here's the thing: all goblins you control get +1/+1. My life total's 1. Who the hell cares?
True, true.
The only thing I have to block is this Scourge Drill Sergeant because it's, you know, huge.
Large. Okay.
Okay,
Plus,
he pays his 3, and if it's a goblin, it comes into play.
hopefully it's not.
Hey, it was Goblin Frickin' Goon! What?
Do we just drop? We can't drop Hatchling.
No, if I double black, which I don't. I'm going to die.
Yeah, we have no way out of this.
Yep. I mostly needed another... So I think my mana, like, I need to be a little heavier black.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Goblin Goon.
Obviously, if I draw a swamp, but that's...
Yeah. Well, if we had drawn a swamp, we would be in the game. We wouldn't be.
No, I think it'd be fine.
We wouldn't have won. We would have been in, but we would have won.
Yep, I'm gonna die on this attack. So we go ahead and move to 2, and I mostly need to just change my mana base up slightly so I don't freaking have no swamps. I mean, that's a
Hey! I am taking a print screen of your event number.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just quickly do it and bring it back.
Sure.
Yeah, I have the event number, though, in case you get
I thought someone said it was the game, not the match.
We were defeated by goblins.
Look at that default Windows background. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell it's a new install.
Yeah, you can tell I am... Alright. I don't know why that crashed.
I know why it crashed. Because it's Magic the Gathering. Wait, it's a Ajani now?
Oh, I get to show that off. Yeah, it's a Johnny now.
It's bad Ajani now. Because Ajani Gatherer of Heroes or whatever is kind of a bad card. As far as Ajanis go.
If I swear, if I get in here and it like doesn't, it's too late for me to board. I'm
well, you get like 2 minutes
for a bug report.
Yeah, you get like 2 minutes to board, right?
Okay, I need cards if I'm going to sideboard. 0 seconds.
Taking another print screen.
0 seconds. Okay. Let me switch out Paralyze in, Famine in, Repel out, Cloud Djinn out, add in a Swamp.
A swamp.
Okay. I'm not...
We're not owned yet.
Now I am.
That's a mole.
This one's...
That is not.
Well, hold on. Hold the hell on. Didn't I cut that?
You cut that. It didn't save your board.
Did it? Okay, sure. Whatever.
Ugh.
I feel pretty confident that was my cut for... was Cloud Djinn. I'm... Whatever. Here's Goblin Lackey Foil again.
Well, at least we get to submit a bug report now.
Cool.
That is a notable change that...
I'm whatever. Welcome to Magic Online Beta. I would like to welcome you.
Welcome
to the
Magic Online
Yeah,
Beta.
for those who haven't experienced the beta, it's... Oh boy, Beetleback Chief's back
And
already.
Beetleback Chief. So, like, how do you like 4 power and toughness in turn, yeah. So our only hope is that we boarded in something other than
Well, like, I need...
Cloud Djinn.
Yeah.
And we just have it in our deck anyways. And we draw it. In 2 turns and don't die in that time somehow.
Okay, so I guess whoever said Cloud Djinn was going to own us You were like, I'm going to give you 33% correctness.
You were secretly correct.
Yeah, I am owned by CloudGen in a manner of speaking.
I'm glad we have this on actual video.
Oh, hey.
Goblin War
Don't
Chief.
even. Hey, counter unless you pay 1 because of Bad River. Owned, nerd.
You should have just Goblin Lucky'd that in, nerd. We have counter spells. We're so owned.
I know. I kind of wish I could, Hey, another world! Also, however, the 33% you get from CloudGen, I don't...
Yeah, because we're getting flooded.
That's cool.
And now we're getting hit for a bunch.
I'm taking damage now to save time.
Yeah, save time.
Time is being...
Go faster.
Time is being saved.
That's what I think of when I think of vintage, is Spineless Thug.
Spineless Thug, for 1, with haste.
Okay, Spineless Thug for 1 with haste is actually a good card.
Yeah, that would really be a good card, and I think we call it Goblin Guide, because, you know...
Yeah, Goblin Guide.
Who blocks with Goblin Guide?
Goblin Guide.
You know, you know what card I wish I could cast right now?
That Sweeper?
Famine, and go to 2 and stabilize. Oh,
that goblin is the size of 2 goblins.
I would feel so cool if I could stabilize right now. All right, well,
yeah, this is why you play 18 lands, right? Fresh gaming. Right here. You want that Cloud Djinn in our hand to be another land.
I would rather it be another land. Also, yeah, cool.
Let's go. We get to file a bug report. Yay!
Okay. That's gonna happen off screen though.
Yeah.
One of the silly things about Magic Online, and I think I've had to do it twice before on stream, is that bugs like that where it's the Magic Online client that has owned you, Wizards will just immediately hand you back your entry, like immediately, like
yep.
Basically no question, because their software is really, really bad. Anyway, the speedrun. Oh no, I forgot to hit my split. Anyway, speedrun was pretty successful. We cut an hour. So
and we sub 1 hour.
And
yeah.
that was any percent run. So
and for our prize we get 25 tickets and 3 packs worth of cards from Vintage Masters.
Oh man, the cube guy. Yeah, the 4 cubed player. Remember him? Were you around for that one with the bug report?
What happened?
Or I played against the man with 4 squares for a name, and it just the client could not handle 4 squares for a
right.
name.
That was during Flashback Cube?
I think so.
Old client was showing how it's also kind of trash.
Yep. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for joining on this stream. I'm gonna go ahead and take things down, and people, if you're interested in watching streams, there's SGDQ going on, which you're probably already watching.
Yeah, I think Cosmo is starting soon, or is already started. Yeah, he's starting soon. Dust Force is wrapping up.
Dust Force is cool too. But yeah, I wanted to show that off, and I guess I will show that off again in the future, because I want to actually show off. Oh, it wasn't normal RT. I don't remember exactly what it was. Anyway, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to file a bug report, and then you might see another one of these in the future, so I can show off one where I, rather than losing to the Goblin deck, I go to 2 and stabilize, and it looks really sweet, and I'm awesome.
Or we play the Goblin deck and have our Goblin Lackey, and we have.
Can anybody build a better Goblin deck than that dude just had? His double Lackey, double War Chief, Matron.
His white did nothing.
His white was cycling. Which makes me think he has a Rift in his deck.
Either Cyclonic Rift or Astral Slide.
No. Yeah, Lightning Rift. Yes.
Lightning Rift. Maybe he picked up that slide, though.
So, anyway, thank you all for joining. I bid you all...
Probably going to be more Fiesta tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, Fiesta.